Fucking house nigga, get here. Sir, I need to move. Fucking house nigga working for the fucking KKK. What's wrong with you?
React to the attack, the vicious attack on Ilhan Omar. See my screen?
Congresswoman Ilhan Omar there attacked while speaking at a town hall event in Minneapolis Tuesday night. In the video,
So I'm supposed to look at that and think that it's not bad, or what?
unknown liquid.
Well, it looks staged.
It looks staged.
What did they
How?
spray on her?
Why? I mean, like a man attacking a woman.
Congresswoman Ilhan Omar there attacked while speaking
Attacked?
at a town hall event
Really?
in Minneapolis Tuesday night. In the video,
You call that attack? It's water.
He still shouldn't have done it.
You don't think it
Are
was
you-
staged?
No. So if that happened to like Trump,
It
would he
did.
be like? No, it didn't.
Something that said, take a look at what happened.
You got shot. What do you mean?
Okay. But I'm saying if that specifically happened to Trump, you would say like it's not that bad.
Well, but if you see in the video again, I gotta find the video. But what happened was she went like this. She was talking about what was she talking about in that part? Hold on. She was talking about. I'm trying to think what she was talking about. She was talking about mass immigration, or no, abolish ICE, right?
Okay.
She looks at him. She said, "We need to abolish ICE." Looks right at him. He squirts her. She gives him the cue, the correct cue.
Looking at someone. I mean, maybe she noticed him in the
look
crowd.
right at
holding
eye
something.
contact.
Well, yeah, maybe she noticed that he looked suspicious or weird.
The House hard-R comment by the leftists.
I think that was very inappropriate. I don't think they should have said that.
Rip people apart from their family.
Are you a man?
Wow. Wow, is that a question? Wow. Okay. How do you feel about ripping people from their family? Does that feel good?
House nigga, get here. Sir, I need to move. House nigga working for the KKK. What's wrong with you people?
A bad.
I mean,
a bad
there's
look on
going
the
to
left.
be stupid
A bad
people.
look on the left.
Yeah, well, it is a bad look, absolutely, and there's gonna be stupid people that say stupid shit.
Yeah.
I'm not making any excuse for them. They shouldn't have said that. I understand their anger towards ICE, but
Well, why?
I mean,
Why are they angry?
because of the way that ICE is treating Americans.
What
But
does
I
ICE
don't
stand
think I
for?
don't think that they should use racial slurs towards immigration, customs, enforcement.
There you go. You got it. You think they should have like Minneapolis police having barricades set up so the protesters can be on one end, and then have the ICE agents doing their job on the other end?
I mean,
where it's more
sure.
peaceful.
I mean, yeah, I
The
guess.
thing is, the Minneapolis
I
police.
don't. What?
The Minneapolis police are refusing to do that because of politics.
I wouldn't really say it's about politics. I mean,
That's
they
what they're doing.
so are you saying that they're like morally obligated to do that to like
Yeah,
protect
by
the
the
ICE
mayor,
agents or
the
something?
mayors,
I
the
mean,
governors?
yeah, they
don't.
I mean, they
help
probably
ICE.
like should do that for the protesters' safety.
They should help ICE out. Yeah, for ICE's safety.
It's
and
not
for the
really. I
protesters.
mean, I think that they should do it to keep the protesters safe. But I mean,
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like, as long as they're peacefully protesting, then
Which they're not.
which they are.
Anti-ICE protests intensifying in Minneapolis.
Which they are.
They're not.
I mean, like, standing out there and fucking dancing and shit, yeah, I would say that's
One
peaceful.
thing.
Anti-ICE protesters throwing objects at officers, who then use flashbangs and tear gas to disperse crowds. Law enforcement cars also destroyed.
The crowd is engaging in unlawful acts. They have thrown fireworks at police officers.
That's one thing, but kicking their headlights in and kicking their cars, which Alex pretty should have been arrested right then and there. He wouldn't have gotten shot and killed. They should have arrested him right then and
That's
there.
crazy.
And if the man
So
was-
okay, so you think so if somebody came up and like kicked your vehicle, that's a reason to shoot them?
But that's not when they shot them. That was 11 days before.
I know, but I mean, it's just the principles. Like you guys believe
But it's more
that
lawful.
you guys
It's not
believe that
principles.
property is like more meaningful and more like you value it more than human life. Like
But
you
that's
think
not
that,
true.
but I mean, you basically do. Like because you're
Not
like,
true.
oh my god, like that's so terrible. He kicked a car. I mean, it's a car. Like
It's
he
it's
did.
it's in
He
the
did
federal.
not. He not.
It's
He didn't do any bodily harm to an ICE agent.
not yet.
He didn't. He never
should have been
did.
arrested. Do you think he should have been arrested for
No.
destruction of property?
No, not really.
No.
I mean, no, not really.
So if someone were to kick your car, would you want them to? Would you want to press charges on them?
I mean, I mean, yeah, I guess I would.
See,
Yeah,
yeah,
I guess I
he
would.
should have. And I'm just saying, my point is if he was arrested, I don't think he would have been shot and killed the next day.
It still doesn't
11 days
justify
prior.
killing somebody.
Well, it does. Well, no, that instant does not. 11 days prior does not. You're right. It doesn't. But on that day, when he put his hands on the ICE agent, and the other ICE agent took his gun.
There's
The
no
gun was
proof that he
fired.
touched an ICE agent.
He touched the ICE agent. I'm gonna say what happened. He touched
He,
the
if
ICE agent.
anything, he like backed up and said, "Okay, I'm done." Like I'm done. I'm stepping away, and then they shot him after he was backing up and like saying, "I'm not doing anything."
He didn't back up though.
Yeah, he did. In the video, he did.
Well, no,
I
I
saw.
want to
I saw
explain
what
my
happened with my
point
own
of
two
view.
eyes.
What
I know what
saw.
happened.
Well, we see different things, right? Because we're both brainwashed to see different things. And you can explain your side.
Okay.
What I saw was he went to a protest. I don't even think it was a protest actually. He went to a
It wasn't a protest. That's what's
exactly.
so fucking crazy. He's
no,
not a
I'm just thinking. I'm
protester.
thinking.
He's just a random guy.
A random guy that went up to an ICE agent, knowing he had a gun on his hip. He went up to an ICE agent. And the lady, he was already the ICE agent was already involved with the woman, right? He went up to the ICE agent. The Alex Purdy guy put his hand on the ICE agent's chest right here. Another ICE agent after that came over and took his weapon off of him. He took his weapon, and those guns, what I don't know what kind of gun it was, but those guns are known for misfiring. The other ICE agents didn't know that the other guy took the gun, and they said gun, gun, gun. In police training and ICE training, they when you say gun, 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 that's when you shoot.
All right, so
And they
that's
shot him
what
dead.
you think happened.
And
I
it's
think
more
what
about
happened.
it's more about not feeling. It's more about lawful and justification.
I saw was he helped that woman off the ground. He was telling the ICE agent back off, like don't push her. The ICE agent and multiple other ICE agents then disarmed him and shot him.
Officers shoot.
I mean,
Not just one
yes,
officer,
all
the
yes, and
officers.
that is justified. That is
Okay,
justified.
that's the same thing.
If
Well, the
you are
difference
pointing,
is-
if you are pointing your weapon at an officer, or if you fire at an officer, they're going to shoot you. Yes.
Mhm.
If you do not have your hand on your weapon, they're not supposed to shoot you. And if they can, if you're saying that they can when you're not touching your weapon, we do not have the right to bear arms. It's either one or the other. Because if I have a gun on my hip and a holster and I'm not touching it, and a cop shoots me because I have the gun, then that's an infringement of the Second Amendment. Because I'm allowed to have that gun. Right?
Mhm.
I'm not allowed to take it out of the holster and point it at an officer, of course, obviously, or point it at anyone, unless they're, unless I'm doing it out of self-defense. But if it's in my holster, that doesn't give them the right to shoot me. I mean, it doesn't. And maybe there was confusion, but there shouldn't be confusion. Like the fact is, it shouldn't be so chaotic in Minneapolis that there's
shouldn't
that
be.
much confusion that they're like, we're gonna shoot this guy because he has a gun on him. Like it shouldn't get to that point. That's
It
my
shouldn't.
opinion.
I
It
agree.
shouldn't even get to that point.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't be that chaotic. It shouldn't be that violent.
It shouldn't be that violent. You're right, but
But why are ICE
you-
agents
you know where you
escalating
are.
it to that point? Like
It's not ICE
it shouldn't
agents.
be
It's already hectic. They're blowing whistles. They're beeping their horns.
okay,
And
but it shouldn't be that violent to begin with. Like there shouldn't be this much violence
the
going
protesters
on.
are making it violent. They're making this violent.
They're
It wasn't
making
even a
it
protest.
violent?
It wasn't even a protest. They were interfering with ICE in the moment. It
You
wasn't
don't
even a
think that the
protest.
ICE raids are violent? So okay. You're saying that
What-
none
what
of
are
the
they gonna
ICE
do it
raids have
nicely?
been violent?
Well,
Like
what do you think
minus
they're
the
gonna do?
protesters.
Are they gonna do it nicely? Are the people gonna come out of their houses who are not supposed to be in the country and be like, "Let's go home"? No, they're not. They're gonna put up a fight.
Okay, if they're escalating it to a point of violence, people are going to fight back. I mean, they're just going to.
But it's not even.
If they are doing that to people who are law-abiding American citizens, then other
not
citizens are going to
law-abiding,
say
though.
this isn't okay.
They're interfering with ICE's investigations. They're
If
trying to do
the
their
ICE
job.
agents weren't being so violent,
I'm pretty sure it wasn't even an ICE agent that shot Pretty. I'm pretty sure it was just a border patrol agent. That's what I've been hearing.
okay, well, I mean, I think at this point, like most of us are using those terms interchangeably because they're working together.
Okay,
We
another
need to
point.
do something to like mitigate the harm and violence that's happening to people.
Well, we need
Like, wouldn't you
more
agree?
police. We need more agents.
Okay,
You're
so
right. We
why
need
isn't
more
our
federal
president doing
agents.
anything to mitigate the harm? To
Huh?
say like we need to like do something to keep this from escalating further. Don't you think he should?
Okay, well, what is some solutions?
Backing out of Minnesota?
What? But why? Why would you? Why? They're there to get criminals out of the.
Because it's
Minnesota.
getting worse and worse. Like, why would you want it to keep going on? I mean, do you think it's right for the president to like want that to happen in his own country?
I mean, Minnesota's already a hellhole anyway. To be honest, so much fraud in there. There's so much fraud.
Though, really.
Well, they're getting the Somalians out too, right?
Yeah, but it
The
doesn't really have
Somalis?
anything to do with this like conversation.
Well,
Because
they
my
could
point
deport the
is like we should be
Somalians.
doing
They
something
could be there to see who's citizen or not, right? I mean, they're doing it
So
everywhere.
do you think that the president is like doing a good job?
Yeah.
You do.
With immigration, and we voted for mass immigration, so that's why they're not backing out too.
We've never like had a president before that wants his country so divided. Do you think that that's a good thing?
Well, I mean, they voted for mass immigration, and that's what they're getting.
But I mean, okay, yeah, and you think that the president, like, it's the president's responsibility to unite the country. Like, that's his job. Like, that's part of his job, is to unite Americans.
Okay.
But he's not doing that.
I mean, just because he's Trump, that's why I feel like. I mean, because Obama deported a lot of them too, right? And they use ICE.
Yeah, because Obama never, I mean, it never got to this extent.
I mean, well, just
But
because
regardless, Obama didn't use divisive language and try to pit Americans against each other purposely. That's the difference. Neither did Joe Biden.
And just the other day, a speaker at his rally called Puerto Rico a floating island of garbage. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know the Puerto Rican that I know, or Puerto Rico where I'm in my home state of Delaware. They're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
I can tell you who the real garbage is, but we won't say that. How do you like my garbage truck? This truck is in honor of Kamala and Joe Biden. And Joe Biden should be ashamed of himself if he knows what he's even doing in Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rico loves me. I don't know anything about a comedian. I love Puerto Rico. Nobody's done more for Puerto Rico than me.
I mean, but like, we've never been this divided as a country. Do you think it's a good thing that we are?
I mean, you could say the same thing for Democrats. They divide us too.
No, they don't. Not even remotely to the same extent. If anything, Democrats are too fucking soft with Republicans and are like, let's work with the Republicans. But
I mean,
now
I think Trump was working on
has
dying.
started this whole like movement where they don't even want Americans to like each other or respect each other. There's never been any other president in history that's like acted that way.
Yeah, Trump calling ICE the Gestapo and they're Nazis, and calling Trump Hitler, and calling Republicans and
What Democrats
conservatives
do that? People do that, not like elected
Tim
officials.
Walz, Ilhan Omar.
Trump's modern-day Gestapo is scooping folks up off the streets. They're in unmarked vans, wearing masks, being shipped off to foreign torture dungeons.
Has called him Hitler.
Reenacting the Madison Square Garden rally in 1939. I write about this in my book.
From John Kelly's words that Donald Trump is someone who, I quote, certainly falls into the general definition of fascist.
Where one side stands for freedom while the other meets the textbook definition of fascism, namely a far-right dictatorial regime like Hitler's Germany or Franco's Spain or Mussolini.
And to be praising Adolf Hitler is dangerous, and it's also disgusting.
President Biden believes that Donald Trump is a fascist.
I mean, yes.
He is paving the way to become a Vladimir Putin or to become an Adolf Hitler.
Some of them, yeah, the Gestapo.
I don't really believe that. I mean,
Yeah.
I still don't really think that that's like the same as what Trump has done to our country. Before Trump, like, it was not like this.
Yeah, because we had open borders from Biden, and we
No,
didn't care who.
I'm not talking
was
about that.
coming.
I'm talking about
Who?
before 2016, or really
Oh.
before 2015. The 2016 election is when everything changed. Before, it was not like this. Americans generally respected each other, and presidential candidates could debate without like insulting each other. Like, that was never a thing until Trump ran for president.
The dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
He didn't get an Emmy for his TV program 3 years in a row, and he started tweeting that the Emmys were rigged against
Should have gotten it.
Look at like Tim Walz. Wait, was it? Yeah, Tim Walz and JD Vance's debate.
Friends with school shooters. I've seen it.
I mean, I love either one of those guys, but I mean, look at how much more respectful they were of each other versus the way that like Trump communicates with other politicians. Like, it's not normal.
There are 40% fewer people coming across the border illegally. That's better than when he left office. And I'm going to continue to move until we get the total ban on the total initiative relative to what we're going to do with more border patrol and more asylum officers.
President Trump?
I really don't know what he said at the end of that sentence. I don't think he knows what he said either.
There are, for immigrants on the whole,
Come on, try getting it out. Try getting it out.
I'll get it out.
I mean, I don't know if you're going to put this on television, but you don't even know what you're talking about. Try getting it out.
Oh, Don, you're a little controversial. You're talking about illegal immigration. I said it's illegal.
Jeb Bush, one of my opponents, I noticed he's not doing very well in the polls. And by the way, they said I won the debate. Is that nice? Is that nice? And the media, look at all those people back there. Scavengers. They're like scavengers.
John McCain, a war hero, and you call him a dummy. You got to let me speak, though, Frank, because you interrupt all the time, okay?
No, I know him too well. That's the problem.
Some Wall Street guys, they're brutal, they're miserable. You wouldn't want to go out to dinner. They're terrible people.
See, you're not supposed to say that somebody graduated last or second to last in their class.
Yes.
Excuse me, 1 second.
No.
I
The
didn't
simple
want
fact
to
is,
get
Donald, you cannot take
more energy tonight. I like that.
As a businessman, to my family, to my company, to my employees, I got along with all of them, and I did a damn good job in doing it. Go ahead. They're ripping us left and right. Can you imagine the great General Douglas MacArthur or George Patton, any of these great guys? First of all, these lenders aren't babies. These are total killers. These are not the nice, sweet little people that you think, okay? This is not exactly a poker player, folks.
Somebody should run against John McCain, you know, in my opinion, not so hot. And I supported him. I raised $1 million for him. It's a lot of money. I supported him. He lost. So I never liked him as much after that because I don't like losers. He hit me. Hero. He's not a war hero. He's a war hero because he was captured. I like people that weren't captured, okay? I hate to tell you.
See, I think you're on the wrong side of this if you're still arguing for a single-payer system.
I don't think you heard me. You're having a hard time tonight. Jeb Bush will never take us to the promised land. He doesn't have to.
Did you ever see a sign that says Jeb Bush or Bush? Now, there's a reason he doesn't use his last name, because it's not going to work too well, because we had a lot of problems with that last name.